Good afternoon, everybody. Canadian music in the 80s and 90s and more, here at Sommofest on day 2. And I've got 2 very special guests. I've got Andre Pettipas from, and the Giants aren't here, but
they're here somewhere. Enjoying the amazing music here at Sommofest.
Yeah. And I've got Ben Murphy, CEO of Whitecap Entertainment.
That's it.
The one responsible for this mess this weekend.
The one that will ultimately be responsible for if things don't go well, yes.
So this is year number 2.
Yep.
For you.
Yep.
How are you? It's been, I assume it's been really successful the past couple of years. Like, it's looking good this weekend. Last year went well.
Yeah, last year, I think the first couple years or 3 years of any business or any festival, it's always challenging as you try to create a brand and get some people coming. But there's no doubt that the brand and the festival itself really kind of resonated with the fans last year. And like we had the ability to create some pretty special moments, off the cuff moments even, last year with Mumford and Maggie. And then, to follow it up this year with, Noah Kahn, Greta Van Fleet, Andre Pettipas on the Giants, not in that order, but it's been a great weekend. Yesterday was amazing, and can't wait for a real rock show on the stage. We've never had one here, so.
Oh, we've already seen 2 today. We just Danko Jones just finished. What a high energy show.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that you bring in some local people and maritime people like Andre here, who I believe I saw their set today.
So
a high energy show. They could give Danko Jones a good amount of money with their show.
They could, absolutely.
So,
where
did you start in your music career?
Man, this is my 20th year playing music. Started out playing in my basement and bugging the hell out of my parents. I've rehearsed in my parents' basement since I was in grade 8. And my brother's been playing music with me for about 16 years. We've been a band for 9, and we played in bands all growing up. So it's cool to go from stage to stage, see the world while playing music. I've done 132 shows so far this year.
Ooh.
I just got off the road with Chaos last week, and I was looking forward to ending the summer with a bang, and Somo delivered. I was a festival goer last year and got to meet Ben and Taylor over the last year or so, and I'm like, God, this would be so fun to get on the lineup, and we got the offer, and without hesitation,
here we are.
I wasn't having Somo FOMO.
Big stage next year.
Big stage next year, for sure. And then, just every year you move up. In that point, though, that's like from a festival organizer perspective, that's like super fun to see and be part of. And obviously Cavendish, the country festival, we have a little bit more kind of years to go back on. But to see artists kind of come from different stages, to move through stages, to move up set times, to see them like build their fans and their crowd every year. That's super fun to see. So, absolutely. I can't wait.
Ben Chase, for example.
Yeah, Ben Chase, and Baldwin played 4 o'clock yesterday.
Right.
He's been playing around for
Baldwin's the man.
15 years. He's incredible. So yeah, to see that, and then even on the bigger level, I think Eric, first time we had Eric Church, he opened
so
for someone.
Cool.
Yeah, so
JJ last year on the Sandbar stage.
Yes, killed it.
Man, she's one of my favorite musicians and just one of my favorite people. And to see her on that Sandbar stage, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to get her. But actually, she has a show at the PA Brewing Company.
Right.
Next in November,
month.
I think.
November.
And you guys give a lot of new up-and-comers. Like, I interviewed Maggie Andrew yesterday.
Great.
And what a great... She looks like she's got a very bright future ahead of her.
Yeah, that's important for us, too. Is you want to bring in, obviously, world-class talent. But there's so much amazing talent here in Atlantic Canada, and to give opportunity for them to get in front of the fans, but also opportunity to kind of see that these big festivals don't have to be this big scary thing for and they shouldn't be, they're always going to have some nerves, but shouldn't be super scary to come to these festivals. And if we can provide an experience to just kind of just level it out a bit and say, hey, you know what? Oh, we did that. We had an amazing set today.
100%,
we can do
man. And I think that's Somo is the best for that. We felt comfortable since we got here. Sweet. And just felt at home.
Yeah.
The set was easy. The production team was great. We've worked with KG and the boys multiple times, and it was like seeing him on Monitor World.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, no matter what happens,
It's gonna
it's
sound
gonna be good. We had like just great experience.
Awesome.
And that's
Love
what
to
I
hear
think. I think that's important with any festival is the experience. It's not just you're not here for the music. You guys get a whole lot of stuff going on.
There's thousands of people that come together to pull off the festival,
Right.
And everybody only gets to touch a select few of those people.
Yeah.
And that's sound guys, security guys, the people working the gate, bartenders, right?
Yeah, man.
And
Volunteers.
so volunteers.
Yeah.
Everything. So
Because I used to volunteer at festivals in Mississauga, actually. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Waterfront Festival in Mississauga.
no.
But it was run by a woman named Patty Janetta, who was a singer herself. She used to actually sing with Ronnie Hawkins.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
But yeah, I used to work for her and volunteer every year, so I know how important volunteers
Oh my
are.
God.
Put together a festival, like this must be absolutely just insane. But wow, what a job you guys do. You guys have done here. Like, I haven't been to Cavendish Beach, but this festival looks like it's going to be off for a while. Do you have any? What are your future? What is your dream list of artists to bring in?
Oh, people have asked that question a little bit, and I kind of come back to. I just checked off a bucket list.
Yeah.
I seen Nathaniel Rateliff at Red Rocks
yes.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that was like him. Yes, Red Rocks. Like
I'm jealous of
it
that
was-
one, man.
Yeah, it was incredible. So I would love to bring them here.
Yeah.
And Childers was on the bucket list too. So I'm having a nice year here. So
Childers was insane, dude.
wasn't he incredible? He was
Like, probably the top show I've ever seen.
like,
I'm going to
yeah,
say it.
for sure.
The sound here, like,
Sound amazing.
The
The
musicianship,
video production of it all
video
too.
production,
The whole
like,
thing.
it was insane.
Yeah.
I,
And his voice obviously is just killer.
Songwriting, voice, just his quirkiness,
Yeah.
everything. It was like a smorgasbord of awesomeness, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it was great.
Like, I think,
As for your band,
yeah.
how many albums have you got out now?
3 studio albums, 1 live album. We did one at the Alma Combo a few years ago when it opened back up. We did a double live album, 2 sold out nights. It's like 2021, I think. And now we're actually heading into the studio on Tuesday with Ashley McIsaac.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh, here's a little sneak peek. We're recording a country record with him, being his backing band. So we're doing a 90s country record with Ashley. So he's got this country pride album, he's calling it. So we get back home, write half the songs with him, and write and record, kind of like the Ryan Adams style of recording.
Cool.
Yeah, so he called me a few weeks ago. He's like, dude, I've got an idea. Let's do it. I'm like, of course.
So now we just got to get them to play Cavendish Beach Music Festival.
Oh, sign me up.
It's easy.
Sign me up.
Yeah, it helps when you know the organization.
Orchestrate with the organization.
Yeah.
With Ashley after this comes out? Is that the plan?
We've got a couple ideas floating around, so do some live dates and see what we can get. See, I'm a genre floater,
Yeah, me too.
and I'm working on a solo record myself, so I've got a couple Americana tunes, a couple country songs. He's just on tour with Chaos, so I'm working on some stuff with him in the future, so there might be a little hip-hop flavor to what I'm going to be doing.
Let's go.
So the solo stuff is going to be cool. Band stuff, we're going to be working on some singles. We've got the Ashley thing going. And
Busy.
hopefully keep building.
Yeah.
You
I was
know?
just going to say, like, your influences are very vast.
Right.
I mean, I heard you guys dip into a little bit of Grace, too. When you're
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, big hip fans. We recorded the last record at the Bat House, the Tragically Hip studio.
Yeah.
And of
Cool.
course, we want to throw a little ode to them.
I went to their second last show.
Oh, man.
And a buddy of mine, who actually helped me run the campground and the parking lots for the festival.
Right.
Massive hip fan, and he was like, had to not convince me, but I'd be like just a solid hip fan.
A moderate
Not
hip
like-
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know if he couldn't find anyone to go. He's like, I need you to, and I was like, yeah, of course,
I'm
right?
there.
Like I'm there, and it was so
Oh.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
nobody does it like Gord.
No, it was
Like,
amazing.
I don't know. Like, he's the idol for stage performance.
Yeah.
I've seen them 9
You guys got
times.
the greatest Tragically Hip cover band.
Yeah.
Rich.
They're playing the
With
brewery as
Dennis.
well.
Right, I've
I
seen
don't-
that.
I don't know if you've ever seen
I have.
But if
It's-
you sit at the back of the room, I can't tell the difference.
So I went
Really?
to my friend and I went to that show, and he just turned around. And he was like, "You wouldn't be able to tell the difference."
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I actually
they do
s-
an incredible job
Yeah.
of the Tragically Hip catalog. Like,
yeah.
Dennis Ellsworth, he just, well, the whole
Spot on, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them, but I heard a lot of good
It's good.
things.
Yeah, they play down in Nova Scotia last. If you get a chance, I would recommend.
Definitely,
I
man.
also know Dennis and backyard. So they should play here, actually.
That'd be a cool set on the Sandbar stage.
Yeah, definitely, man.
People would be loving
Losing
that. Yeah.
Yes.
So are there artists that you would like to invite every year, kind of thing? Because there's a couple festivals I used to go to in Ontario where this one guy played every year, no matter what.
Yeah, like I think you kind of balance that out a bit. It's because there's so much great talent around, and I've always balanced that with like you want to create something cool that I love that like tradition kind of feel. Yeah. But they're taking a set away from someone else every year.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think not necessarily just taking it away, but you're not giving the fans to like get that opportunity to listen to some new music.
Right.
So I think there's some validity to it, but definitely some kind of balance. And right now I think we're on the, that maybe once every 2 year type.
Yeah,
of thing,
I like that.
And there's something like that where it's you want to bring people back.
So again, Andre, what are I can hear a lot of influences. What did you grow up with that made you really want to play music in the first? Like what were you?
Our Lady Peace is a big one. So I just stole my older sister's CD collection. Yeah. She'd order it from Columbia House. I'd go down to the mail before she got off school. Get the CDs, 12 CDs for a penny. Come home. So there's like Our Lady Peace, Nirvana, Big Shiny Tunes 2 is a big one. And
Which
then
one was that?
It had like Song 2 on it.
Yeah.
Semi-Charmed Life.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Prodigy Breathe was on there. Like just hit after hit.
Yeah. It was a great way to get a lot of your favorite songs.
That's it, man. I was like a huge 90s pop rock fan, and that's where it all started. I fell in love with Blind Melon, so they've been a big influence for me. And then I just really love pop music, as weird as it is. So when I write, I'm like, I want to write something that's hooky.
Yeah.
I want to have something that people can sing along to. I've got a short attention span, so I'm like, let's make quick little bangers, throw a little flavor in the bridge for the musicians watching, for myself, let's throw a little quirkiness. So it's all about, for me, the songwriting, the roller coaster of a song, dipping in the highs and lows, and being emotive. So it started at a young age.
I caught a couple songs today. I think that comes across.
Right. Yeah, it's just like, let's have fun with it, show people a good time.
Yep.
Most importantly, is just show your personality.
Yeah.
It's like I'm an explosive dude, so here it is, have it on stage.
This is me.
Yeah, here it is in a nutshell. You're not hiding much.
That's what got me into this, is I'm a big fan of Canadian music.
Right.
I thought the 90s, there was a big
the best, man.
explosion of great Canadian
talent
coming out, like Our Lady Peace, they had
man.
The Watchmen, 5440.
Yeah, man.
What was the band that did My Remote Control?
Age of Electric.
Age of Electric. I mean, just so many awesome bands, coming out of Canada alone.
Yeah, man.
I even remember Sandbox.
Oh, yeah.
If you remember
Pictor County Boys. That's Mike
County
Smith
Boys,
from Trailer Park Boys was in that band. Like, I remember
Scott McFarlane.
Edgefest in Barrie every summer.
Edgefest. I feel like I heard of that.
Yeah, CFNY radio station.
Yeah.
Put her on every Canada.
Yeah.
You'd see the Tea Party, Our Lady Peace, I Mother Earth, Big Sugar. You'd see
all the good ones.
Canadian superstars.
These guys all traveled around here too.
A great era for music.
It was.
That was like my influential time. I would have been like 8 or 9, but I've always loved music.
Yeah.
So seeing that stuff is like.
It was the vintage days of much music when they actually used to play all the Canadian bands. If you were Canadian, they played it.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
No, it really doesn't.
It's tough, yeah. Like that's how I got home from school every day, and I had a VHS.
Yeah.
I'd hit record on my favorite music video, so I curated my own, YouTube playlist.
Yeah.
And that's another way of just like finding the music you love. Now it's so accessible that it's harder to be personalized. It's like your attention span's short, so you don't have to come home and
people are creating it for you.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
There's so much data. It's like, oh, you listen to this song, you're gonna like this song.
Exactly. I like the curation of finding new music now, but it's so different. Not a lot of people know what you know.
Yeah.
It's not as. There's a couple of huge bands like Noah Kahan here last night.
Yeah.
That was insane.
They sang every single word to every song.
It was nuts, man.
It was crazy.
And like, what a talent.
Yeah.
I don't know, his lyrical content, I'm like, oh, he just hits you.
Yeah. The girls in front of me were just like literally just
crying,
bawling their eyes out.
I seen some photos from you guys' page today, and there's like it was a good
It was
moment
an
of
emotional evening.
right,
for
man.
everyone,
It's like it's cool.
I
There
mean, just by
was
seeing all the T-shirts last night. Like I've never seen so many.
Wow.
The merch line was just
Insane.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
kept going up and snaking it because it's just like was just extending basically into the fence.
how many people did you have on the board of this? Like, how many people are working this weekend?
Oh,
Roughly.
eventually it'd be close to 1,000.
Wow.
Like give you a chuck if it's security guards.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, from what I've seen a lot of festivals over my time, and this is very well put together. I'm glad it's successful, and I hope it keeps being successful. And Cavendish Beach too, it seems to have quite a tradition here now. I'm glad the COVID junk is over with, so we can get back to it.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, it's great to see, and it's great to see you have friends that will come and play for you, like people you know coming to play these festivals for here. So don't plan on stopping, eh?
Well, no, we're gonna try to keep her going. So it's too much fun. I really do enjoy it, and it's definitely peaks and valleys. Like
Yeah.
tomorrow's gonna suck.
Tear down.
It's over and the adrenaline's gone.
Oh man.
So it's definitely a downer for a few days
right.
after.
You work all year for something.
Yeah,
And
and you're like zero sleep, caffeine today, and you're like a couple beers tonight.
Yep.
And you're like
Dang.
probably 2 beers to get like a little buzz on.
Right.
You're like, okay, but
Yeah.
normally doesn't
Start
happen.
planning for next year.
Yeah.
When does the planning start for next year? Does that start right?
It's already started now.
Yeah.
The booking window is getting so far in advance.
That's
Like,
crazy, eh?
like we have to put offers in before the festival even for 25.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we announced Cavendish. We announced
Yeah.
Shania and Laney 2 weeks after. So
Have you heard Laney and Post Malone's tune?
that Post Malone album is just banger after banger.
Do you
It's
wanna-
insane.
Do you want to go to Maine on Monday?
I'm like,
Dude.
if it was like Wednesday,
I know, right?
I was like Monday. I don't know if I can.
Well, I'm gonna be back in the studio Tuesday morning, but
Yes.
yes,
Release another one.
Dwight Yoakam released a single and had Posty on it. I
don't
seen
know.
Post Malone.
I don't know where this guy.
He's so good,
But he does this, and then he was on with Beyonce,
and that's
Taylor
why
Swift. Like
that's
the
why he's
guy.
so real. He's just like,
The
yeah, let's
guy.
write a
And
song, man. That's- I think most-
do everything and anything that you love. And
Well, it's like, why restrict
Yeah,
yourself? You know what I
agree.
mean?
I love it.
Like, the average music person loves a lot of different things. So why am I gonna restrict what I do,
Yeah.
creative
definitely
wise?
not. And it's great to see that coming out of Canada.
Totally, man.
So I can't thank you guys enough for sitting down and doing this.
This was awesome.
Yeah, that was
It
great.
was awesome. Good luck in the future with Sommofest.
Thank you.
I'm sure the rest of the night's going to be just amazing. And thanks for letting a guy like me have access to this.
Thank you.
All right, take care, guys.
Boom.